Hi, welcome back to the channel. I am Ajit. In this video, we are going to focus on MySQL date and time functions essential for anyone working with temporal data. We will cover key functions for retrieving parts of dates, manipulating dates and times, formatting dates as strings, and using string functions related to date and time. Each function will include clear examples. And at the end we will see the real world example. Okay, so let's start. So date and time data types. So first, remember, MySQL has several date and time data types. So first is date. Okay, it's it stores time only in the format as given y. Then two digit the month, and then the two digit the day. Then we have time function. It stores hours, minutes, and seconds. Then date time function to store the date plus time. Then we have timestamp. It comes with date plus time along with time zone info. Then we have year also. So then we have functions to get current date and time, such as now. Now function will give us the current date and time. Then we have current date or the CURDATE function, which gives only date. Then we have CURTIME function, that is current time function, which will give us the current time. So we will see the examples of those in workbench. So select now. And I will run this, and you can see the current time with date has been given by now function. Then we will see the current date function. This will give us only the date. Then we will see the current time, and you can see I'm getting only the current time. Okay. So again we will see one more function, select. Now I will run this. So this is also giving the same result. So CUR, DAT and the current underscore date are the same functions. Okay. They are like they will give the same result. Okay. Then we have extract function. Okay. So we use the extract function to extract a unit or a part from the date or date time function. So the unit can be year, month, date. Okay. So we can extract anything. So I will show you one example of it. Select, extract year from and now I will run this, and you can see the year has been extracted successfully from this complete date. So to 2025 has been extracted. So you can replace the unit. In place of year, you can use another year, unit, or what you want. So I want the month to be extracted. So I will write the month in place of year, and you can see I am getting 11 as month day. Month part is like month is November. Okay. So if you want the day, Now I will run this, and the day, that is date, is 1st of November. So in this way you can use the extract function to extract the respective part from the, or the part you want from the date or the date time function. Then we can directly use the year, month, the date, or the functions present in MySQL, that is hour, minute, second. So I will, without using extract, we can also use the functions directly. Okay. So select year, and I will provide the date. Okay. And now I will run this, and you can see the year has been extracted successfully. Either you can use the extract function, or we can use the direct year function present in MySQL. Okay. In this way, we can use month, day, hour, minutes, and seconds function. Then we have week function, day of week, and day of year. So I will try day of year. Okay. So I will copy this, I will paste, and then I will write the day of year function. You can see this is 305th year day from this 2025 year. Okay. Let's say I want the day from month, this 15 November month, and you can see it is the first day from the November month. Then I will use the day of week function, and you can see from the week this is 7th. Okay. So in this way we can use the functions present in the MySQL to extract respective part. Okay. So you can see there is an example. Select event name, comma year. We are extracting the year from event date column as year. Then we are extracting month, and then day, and then hour, then minute, and the seconds from event underscore date column from events table. In this way, we can use these date time functions in our query. Okay. Then we have some date arithmetic and interval functions. Okay. So first we have date underscore add function. Then we have date underscore subtract. So to add an interval to the present date, we use the date underscore add, and to subtract we can use date underscore sub function. At the same time, we have timestamp add function. Here also we will provide, first we will provide the unit like day, month, year, what we want to add. Okay, then we add like how many intervals we want to add, and then the actual date time. Okay. Then we have date time diff function to subtract the, or to get the difference between the two date time functions, and unit will specify in what unit we want the result, like in days or years. In what unit we want the difference between date time 1 and date time 2, we can specify the unit. Okay. So we will see one example of select date underscore add. Then I will give the day. Okay. I will add. Okay. So first I need to provide the date. Okay. comma, interval 3, and so I want to add the 3 days, and you can see the date has been changed from 1st of November to 4th of November. What if I change the 3 to -3? Run this. Now you can see 3 days, the date showing is 3 days earlier date. -3, like subtraction has happened because I used -3 in, okay. Let's say in place of day, I am using year, okay. Now I will run this and you can see now we are getting the date in year 2028. So in this way, we can use the date underscore add function. Same way, we have the date underscore subtract function to subtract a interval from the date. Okay. So I will add. Now I will run this and you can see we are getting the date of 2022. Okay. In this way, we can use the date underscore add and date underscore sub functions. Then we have time add function. Okay. Then okay. So this way we can use the functions. I will show you one more example of timestamp diff function. Okay. So select the time stamp diff function. Okay. In timestamp diff, first I need to give the day. Okay. Comma. I want to subtract the current date from let's now I will run this and you can see I am getting 22 as a result. Okay, rather than using, I will use this result. Now I am getting 6 as a result because the current date is, what is the current date? Current date is 9th of November. Okay. So when we subtract 9th of November from 15, we will be having 6 days. So in this way, we can use the timestamp function. Then there are date difference and time difference functions present in MySQL. Okay. So we will see the example of these two functions. So select DATEDIFF. Okay. Select DATEDIFF. Then I will provide the date as 12, 31st, the current date, and then we will see the result. So I am getting the result as 52 because today's date is 9th. So 9th means how many days are there? 21 days are there. November month 30 days month, and then December 31st we are considering. So 31 plus 21, 52. So the difference is 52. Now I will give an example of TIMEDIFF function. Okay, so we will be taking the function time as, and then the now I will run this, and we can see the difference is 4 hours 30 minutes. Okay, so in this way we can use the DATEDIFF and TIMEDIFF functions present in MySQL. So we have date formatting functions such as date underscore format. Okay, so here first we need to provide the date and then comma the format in which we want to mold the date. Okay, so we have some common specifiers, okay, such as capital Y. It is for, it is to mention, or it is to get the year as a 4 digits. Okay, then we have percent small m to get months from 01 to 12. Then we have percent small d to get the day of month from 01 to 31. Okay, then percent capital H to get hours from 00 to 23. Then we have percent small I, that is for minutes from 00 to 59. What I'm saying is the range 00 to 59 is nothing but a range. Then we have percent small s to get the seconds in the range of 00 to 59. Then we have percent capital W to get the weekday name. Then we have percent small b to abbreviate to get the abbreviated month. Like for October we will get OCT, for November we get NOV, like that. Okay, so we will see one example of this. So select the date underscore format function. Okay, then the event date. Okay, I will use there are many ways to give the result, to like to mention the event date. Okay, for the date, then in which format I want the result. Okay, so I am using percent capital W to get the weekday name. Then I am going to use the percent small b. Okay, and then the percent capital Y to get the year. Okay, then I want the month. Okay, I already, so now I will run this, and you can see I got the result. So day is, when day will be Wednesday on 31st. Then we have December month and 2025 as a year. In this way we can get the, or the format the date. Okay, Then we have some string functions related to date and time. Okay. So str underscore to underscore date. Then we will provide the string like date in string format and the format in which we want the date. It will help us to convert the string into date. Okay. Then we have date to extract date portion only and to get the time. Also we have the time function. Okay. So I will write an example query. Select then string underscore to underscore date, then I'm giving 2025 12 31st. Okay. And converting it to, or I will add the time format or time also 23, say 59 and 59 with New York night. Okay. Sorry, New Year night, not New Year, New Year, New Year night. Okay. So then I will be giving the format as capital Y, then A, small m, then percent small d, then percent capital H, then percent small I, and then percent S. Okay. So now I will run this and you can see I got the result. Okay. But you can say that we are getting the same result as we have given, right? So earlier it was the string format, now we have converted into date. Okay, to get the difference, exact difference, I will do some changes. Okay, it is not giving result, it is giving null, but using this we can parse the string into date. Okay, we can use the date and time function. Okay, so select to extract respective part, select date, select date, and I will copy this. Now you can see only date part has been retrieved with the help of date. Okay, then we will see how to use the time. In place of date, I will use the time, and the time has been extracted successfully with the help of time function. So in this way we can use the date and time, the inbuilt functions, to extract the date with the help of date function, and we can extract the time, only time, from the date time format with the help of time function. Okay, then we will see one real world example to use this where we need this date time functions. Okay, so select, we have a table Okay, we have a table called the event table. Okay, in which we have two columns, event underscore name and the event underscore date in the events column, events table. Okay, so first I will get the event underscore name, then I will use the date underscore format function, okay, to format the date, then event underscore date column, then I will format as per my needs, like percent capital W, comma, the percent capital M, comma, the percent small d, and the percent capital Y to get the year in 4 digit. As I am naming this, okay, event date formatted as event date formatted, okay, comma, the DATEDIFF function, then event underscore date, comma, the current date, as I will name it days until event, date until event. Okay, I am naming it as date until event, then from events table, events underscore table, where event underscore date is greater than equals to current date, and we will be ordering order by event underscore date in ascending order. So we are concerned about the future event. Okay, that's why we are considering like only those events which are in future, which are like event date is greater than equals to the current date. So in this way we can use the date time functions present in the MySQL in our real time examples. Okay, so in this video we covered the different types of date and time functions present in MySQL, that is extract function to extract any part of date time format. Then we have separate functions to extract. Then we saw the different to get we saw few functions to get the difference between the two dates or to add a interval into the date. Okay, so practice these functions in your projects or with the practice database to confidently manage temporal data in MySQL. Okay, so to get the mastery you need to practice. In one go we cannot master anything. Okay, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you.